high one there. Was easily flicked out of the air by Jim Layton. Now it's a call to Gascoigne.
I think the interesting thing about that cross, Jerry, was not the cross itself. If the ball would have went to David Roberts, and McCoist would have been pushing him out of the way.
So forward come Hibs now in this final minute, looking for some consolation, but Andy Gorham is in the right spot yet again. Michael O'Neill it was who struck the shot, getting away from the challenge of Craig Moore, and right at the Rangers keeper. Well, Lily McCoist, despite his injury problems this season, has still managed to score well. He's got 15 goals, and he's never managed to string more than 4 games together, so it shows you the kind of difficult season he's had. But again, he's still made a contribution in terms of goal scoring, and he's through the middle again, looking for this ball. So too is Gascoigne.
He's got a marvellous record, McCoist. I think he's got 12 league goals and 13 starts, which is incredible. Nearly a goal again for a guy who, as you say, hasn't played more than 4 games in a trot. I mean, it's getting to another great, exciting stage where the old firm Celtic, great credit to them for hanging in. They must get frustrated every time they see Rangers pick up another 3 points on a Sunday, but they're playing tremendously well, and it's going to be a tremendous run into the end of the season there.
Of course, Celtic are going to face us in a few weeks' time when the game against Aberdeen has moved to the Monday night. Rangers will have played before them, so it'll be interesting to see how Celtic cope the way Rangers have had to in the last couple of weeks.
Exactly, yes, it will be. But again, great credit to Celtic, because they did this in the past when they had a couple of 4 away games.
So here come Hibs now, and once again, well, Andy Gorham manages to scrape that one away. He's going to pick it up and thought better of it. That game I mentioned, the Celtic-Aberdeen match at Celtic Park on April the 1st with an 8 o'clock kick-off, is one we'll be showing you here on Scottish television. There'll be other live games coming up between now and the end of the season, and it's the most exciting run-in years. Here's Darren Jackson now trying one, but again, it's not a problem for Andy Gorham. So we're well into stoppage time here at Easter Road, and another 3 valuable points for Rangers. Celtic must wonder what they have to do. I remember Rangers losing a championship years ago when they'd lost just the 1 game. Celtic have lost just 1 so far, but Rangers in the driving seat, and they're still driving forward, and it's Laudrup lifting it over there. That would have been some goal.
That would just sheer class. That would have just finished off the perfect day for Laudrup. He looks up, decides to try and flick it over Jim Layton. I think a lot of people would probably look at this and say, I wonder if he meant it. Well, for me, he's definitely meant it. This is Laudrup. Great vision, awareness. That's beautiful talent.
And the final whistle sounds. Rangers celebrate again. And there's the man who made it happen for them this afternoon. A brilliant game by Laudrup. He was involved in the first goal. It was an own goal by Mitchell, but great skill by Laudrup to create the situation. And then he played a nice 1-2 with Gascoigne. He was consoling his old mate Darren Jackson there. Gascoigne went down, Rangers got the penalty, and Laudrup made no mistake. The final score here at Easter Road is Hibernian 0, Rangers 2.
Yeah, and that means the gap at the top of the championship is back to 3 points. A great result for Rangers. Join us after this break for post-match reaction. And remember, put your views on the game to the forum. Call now on 0500 404 000. Welcome back. Rangers beat Hibs 2-0 at Easter Road this afternoon, and Paul is at Easter Road with Brian Laudrup.
Yeah, man of the match, Brian Laudrup. Could you enjoy it this afternoon? It was a real scrap.
Well, yeah, but it was very, very important for Rangers to win this game, and we're very delighted about the 3 points we got that set us up for the Old Firm derby in 2 weeks' time, and obviously we're delighted.
What about that first goal where you went in one of those solo runs and the pace on the ball gave Graham Mitchell a kind of difficult time?
Well, yeah, I was a little bit surprised that I could take 2 or 3 players on because the pitch was very difficult to play on today, but I had a wee bit of luck as well, and fortunately for Rangers, we got 1-0 up.
Now, the penalty last weekend, Gaza took it. Was there any discussion then before the match?
Not at all. I just took the ball as soon as I saw we got the penalty. I was a little bit surprised that Coista didn't take it, but then I found out he was on the bench, so that was the reason.
This match had everything. Andy Goram's got some treatment there, an incident with a fan. And Richard Goughlin using him, I believe it's a calf knock.
Well, yeah, hopefully we'll get our good captain back in 2 weeks' time, because he's very important for our team. But as I said, we won the game at the end of the day, and we're delighted.
And you almost got a second just near the end. I think we can see that there. Some great skill from you.
I got a ball through from Gaza, and then it was a little bit a different angle to shoot from, and I tried to chip it, and unfortunately went not in the goal, but past the post.
As you say, the cup next weekend, but in 2 weeks' time, Celtic, you're 3 points ahead again. How do you feel for that match?
Well, I think we fell a little bit under pressure before the game. Now we are delighted, and we're looking forward to this game. We are playing at Ibrox, and hopefully we can turn on the performance we did today.
Brian, thanks for joining us. Congratulations this afternoon. Brian Laudrup there, man of the match. Don't forget then, you can call into the Scott Sport Forum. Charlie and Jerry will be heading over to our position. 0500 404 000. The calls, as always, are free. 0500 404 000. Get dialing now.
OK, Paul. Jim, the penalty incident in the second half, a controversial moment. Would you have given it, and was it a penalty?
Yeah, well, I think it was a penalty, Jim. Basically, Alec Miller had obviously deployed Farrell in the middle of the park to man Mark Gascoigne. Yeah. If you see here, when the 1-2 was played, Farrell made no attempt whatsoever. His only intention was to block Gascoigne's run, which he did successfully.
And look at this. I mean, this was ridiculous. Now, Gascoigne felt that he shouldn't have been booked. There also is a fair bit of mouthing going on. You're saying that they were booked because they adopted an aggressive manner?
It appeared to me that Leighton was obviously very unhappy with... Gascoigne went down in instalments, it has to be said, but I think technically it was a penalty kick.
Yeah.
Leighton has reacted to Gascoigne's
Leighton fired
tumble,
up, didn't he? Yeah.
And has come out and has given Gascoigne a piece of his mind. And Gascoigne has retaliated in a similar vein, and that has resulted in both players being cautioned for adopting an aggressive attitude.
Which brings with it a penalty of 3 points.
3 points, which is quite significant.
And it nudges Gascoigne further along, doesn't it? I mean, you have to feel for him in that situation, Ali.
I felt it was two harsh decisions. You know, first of all, I didn't think it was a penalty. I think if you're giving penalties for those kind of challenges in the box, then you've got 10 a game. I didn't think Gascoigne was going to get on the end of the 1-2, and the booking was a wee bit harsh as well.
Well, Laudrup stepped up.
You might be surprised to hear that I did think it was a penalty.
You did?
Oh, that's a surprise.
Well, Brian Laudrup took it, and he made a good job of it. He said, you know, he just wanted the ball, and he took it immediately.
Yeah.
He's on top of his game, Trevor, isn't he?
Yes, that's just typical of how he's playing at the moment. Leighton went the right way, but the power took it past him, and that was an important goal.
Trevor, what about Laudrup's Govan accent?
Yeah, he's definitely a Danish Scot now.
Well, no doubt.